Hi, my name's Rachel and welcome to How to Connect to Goddess Ma'at. Ma'at is an ancient Egyptian goddess who was a divine personification of law, justice, truth, order and balance. Her name actually meant universal order. And order was highly respected and venerated by the ancient Egyptians. Life for them could be very uncertain with the inundation of the Nile and the intense heat of the sun. Very often nature was completely uncontrollable and sometimes feared. And therefore it was very important for them to be creating structure. And Ma'at came to represent this structure, the putting forth a ritual and ceremony in thanks and gratitude, and also to maintain the equilibrium of life. So here are my top 3 tips for connecting with Goddess Ma'at. My first tip is to connect with her sacred colour, which is green. Now this is the green of the heart chakra. The heart chakra being the chakra that Ma'at can particularly help you to work with and to heal. It is also the colour of her great wings that she is often represented with. It is also the colour of the scarab, the heart scarab that was placed on the heart of Egyptian mummies, and this scarab was put there for protection, and it was made of a very particular green stone material called Nemenhef. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But this material, we don't know what stone it was yet, but it was very sacred to her. So I invite you to bring the sacred colour of hers into your ritual, your ceremony, perhaps your altar, your sacred space. You may want to wear green, have it adorning a space or a place, or bring green candles or flowers into however it is that you're going to connect and celebrate with her. My second tip is to connect in with her symbol of the ostrich feather. The ostrich feather of Ma'at was often shown on top of her head, so if you see her hieroglyphs, sometimes you'll see her in picture with the ostrich head upon her head, and it symbolised truth. Ma'at was very central to the ceremonies of the dead and the afterlife. And in the afterlife, your heart would be taken onto the scales of Ma'at and weighed against the feather of truth. So I invite you to bring the ostrich feather into, again, your space, your ceremony, your ritual, really as a representation of your heart, so that you are reminded and keeping aligned with your heart's truth, that it is always present. So no matter the choices, the decisions that you're making, perhaps in the things that you are asking for, the things that you are grateful for, you have that solid reminder there of your heart. And may the white pureness of the ostrich feather remind you of the pureness and innocence as well of your heart space. My third tip is to connect in with Ma'at's theme of order, and I have some journal prompts here for you as well. So she can teach you and guide you in how to use order in your life and how to bring forth structure and discipline as allies. Sometimes, structure and especially discipline can feel confining and feel restrictive, like it's boxing you in. But actually she can teach you how discipline, structure and order can actually lead to freedom. So how does responsibility equal freedom? It's one of those big questions that she can actually help you with. So I have 3 journal prompts along these themes for you to use. So if you want to get a pen and paper now, you may want to pause the video and then please do that, and I'm going to say them out to you, and these are going to help you to really discern between what is supportive for you and what is destructive. So here's our first journal prompt. In what ways have I created restrictive structure and discipline in my life? How do I feel limited or confined in my life and heart? Second question. In what ways do I long to feel harmony both within and without? Asking truth now and truth to be present with that question. Truthfully, you don't need to answer to anybody else. You and you alone. seeing the truth in your heart with that one. And question 3. What would harmony and balance look like and feel like in my life? How can I create an alignment with my heart and myself? So I hope all of those tips truly support you and to offer you further connection and experience a journey of Goddess Ma'at. I have a free meditation that you can enjoy any time to connect in with her codes of 2222 of balance, and I'll pop the link underneath here for the link to that on Spotify, and then let me know how you've got on. I hope this supports you and you enjoy it. Come into our Facebook group and share with our sisters there how this supported you and your biggest takeaways, and share your experience from the meditation as well. You would be most welcome. I would love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching, and many blessings. Blessed be.